My name is Thato and this is my story. I was born in a small township in the Free State in South Africa. My mother had me at a very young age, but I was raised by my grandparents because my mother moved to the city after high school to find work. I have a younger sister who means everything to me. When I was 7 years old, my grandmother died and my grandfather became ill a year later. With my mother and her siblings away, I needed to take responsibility with the help of my aunt to look after my grandfather and my little sister. The situation taught me to be responsible at a very young age. I also managed to have fun like any other kids in the streets. I started my school at a local primary school called Tisetso, which translates perseverance, and graduated from high school in 2009. I did English in school. Growing up, we were influenced to become engineers, accountants, doctors, and so on. But that was not my interest or talent. I had an interest in tourism and playing soccer, even considered playing as a career. After high school, I moved to Cape Town to further my studies. I applied to colleges and universities, but we didn't have enough money for registration and fees. So I worked at a construction company with my aunt to save some money. The following year, I enrolled at a college to study travel and tourism. But at some point, money ran out. Funding for my schooling was a constant problem, but I was determined to finish and get my degree. I needed to find a job because my mother was not working anymore and my sister was finishing high school very soon. I didn't want her to have the same struggles that I had in college. I saw an advertisement for volunteers for WISE-TECH, World Youth Student Travel Conference. I needed a chance to expose myself and get the experience for my resume. I applied and I was accepted. I had no clue about the price that was offered by AAG until Mr. James introduced himself and mentioned that they were giving away a fully paid internship to the USA. That moment, I realized that I really have to give it my all with respect to my fellow volunteers. I really needed to win, probably more than anyone. I remember my interview for the internship like it was yesterday. Mr. James asked me questions about my background, my future, and why I want to be in the travel industry. I didn't want to mess up, as other volunteers equally deserved this opportunity. I remember he was about to announce the recipient for the internship. I said a short prayer in my heart. We were standing right in front of the stage, watching Mr. James give a short speech, and I saw my resume in his hand. Tears started rolling down my eyes, but I wasn't sure until the moment came when he mentioned my name.
It's Thato Khasuli.
It was really a life-changing moment for me and my family. I remember how excited my family and friends were. They couldn't believe it. Where I'm from, people tend to settle for less. They don't want to travel and explore other places and search for different opportunities, apart from the ones that the local government provides. Since coming to the US, I have grown so much in terms of my work ethic and responsibility. I've learned a lot about hospitality industry working at a beautiful resort. I've held several positions: front desk, housekeeping, and at the moment I'm working at the concierge desk. I have learned a lot about customer service and how to deal with different kinds of guests. The best position was housekeeping because I was working with experienced people. The director taught me the importance of consistently maintaining quality standards that the guests expect. It's been an incredible learning experience and education for me. This is a good start to my tourism career, which is something I'm really passionate about. I want to develop tourism back home because I believe there's potential. This experience not only changed my life, but it changed my family situation immensely. I never thought at the age of 25 I'll be able to send my mother money. I'm grateful to everyone who helped me in this journey: Alliance Abroad, Emirates Airlines, and all the people at Omnimont Washington Hotel. The conference itself, it played a huge role delegates from all over the world. They were very inspiring, well-traveled people. I'd like to thank everyone, including the person who hired me. Time off from classes to attend the conference. Everyone played a huge role. I'm so honored and happy to share my story and hopefully inspire people. I hope more US international businesses understand that when they hire someone from another country, they will change a life. Students will work hard because the opportunity will give them an international experience that will help them when they get back home. I tell my friends that there are opportunities out there. No better way to learn than traveling. It is the best lesson for life to go outside and see how other people live and work. I will take the things I learned back home with me to teach people who may never have this experience. I hope I taught some people that I met in the US about my country. Many of them have not traveled outside of their own towns, let alone the state. Some of them thought Africa was a country, but Africa is a continent. When you travel, you see the world from another perspective. America is a place that brings all different people together to make connections and networks. I don't think there is another place like it. I've learned that if you work hard, do whatever it takes, you never know who's watching. There are opportunities out there, but you have to seek them.